Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. Today I am dealing with exercise 1.1 from the chapter number system. So before going to start my video, I just request all of you to get subscribed my channel and press the bell icon in order to receive the notifications for my future videos. Okay, so now let us begin with the first question. Is 0 a rational number? Can you write it in the form P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q not equals to 0. So as we know, the definition of rational number is the number which can be written in the form of P by Q, where P and Q should be integers and Q not equals to 0, isn't it? So in the case of 0, if you'll consider, you can take so many examples over here, that is 0 by 1, 0 by 2, 0 by 3, so on, as well as again 0 by minus 1, 0 by minus 2, 0 by minus 3, so on. So now if you will consider this, you can see here this is in the form of P by Q, and P and Q are the integers. Yes, in each and every cases P and Q are the integers and Q not equals to 0, isn't it? So now see here, in place of Q you can see 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, isn't it? So for that sake 0 can be written in the form of P by Q. For that sake you can say that 0 as a rational number. Okay, so now let us move on to the next question here. Find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4, isn't it? So now, in order to find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4, first we should know that there are infinite rational numbers between 3 and 4. If you consider 1 and 2, so there also infinite rational numbers will be there, isn't it? So now here they told you to find 6 rational numbers in between 3 and 4, right? So in order to find that, we have to find 6 rational numbers, right? So for that sake, if they are giving you to find 6 rational number, then you have to add 1 to the 6. Okay, so now when you will add this 1 to the 6, you are getting 7 over here, right? So now this 7 you have to multiply and divide to the given question, that is 3 and 4, isn't it? So now here you can see 3 and 4 is there, right? So now you have to divide and multiply by 7 to this both numbers. Okay, so now here as they have given here 6 rational number, you have to add up 1 to the given question. Okay, so if suppose they are giving you 4 rational number, then you have to add plus 1, that is 4 plus 1 you have to do, that is 5, right? You have to multiply and divide by 5. So here they have given you 6 rational number, right? So for that sake you have to add 6 to the 1. Okay, so 6 plus 1, okay, that will be is equals to 7. So now you have to multiply and divide. 3 into 7 divided by 7 will be is equals to 3 sevens are 21 by 7, right? So now here also the same thing you have to do, that is 4 sevens are 28 by 7 is the correct answer. So now you can easily write the rational numbers in between 3 and 4 now. Okay, so as we got the answer as 21 by 7 and 28 by 7, in between there are totally 6 numbers. So in like while writing the rational numbers, you have to change like numerators. Okay, so that is 21 by 7 is there, 28 by 7 is there, right? So now just change the numerators, that is 22 by 7, 23 by 7, 24 by 7, 25 by 7, 26 by 7 and 27 by 7 are the 6 rational numbers in between 3 and 4. Okay, so as we know, the value of 3 we got as 21 by 7, the value of 4 we got as 28 by 7, right? So in between that numbers you have to write. Okay, so now the next question is find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5, right? So now in order to find the 5 rational numbers, as I told in the previous question, 5 rational numbers you have to do, right? So 5 rational numbers in the sense you have to add up 1 to the 5, that is 5 plus 1, 6, right? So whatever they have given the question, that is 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. So to that question, to that numbers, you have to multiply and divide 6. Okay, so now there are infinite rational numbers again in between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5, right? So in order to find the 5 rational numbers in between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5, we have to multiply the numbers 3 by 5 and 4 by 5 with 6, right? So now 3 by 5 your question, right, into multiply and divide by 6. That is 3 6 are 18, 5 6 are 30. So here also the same thing, that is 4 6 are 24 and 5 6 are 30. Okay, so we got 18 by 30 and 24 by 30. Now just like as we have solved the previous problem, the same procedure you have to do. Just go on changing the numerators. Okay, so you are getting all 5 rational numbers in between, 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Okay, so 19 by 30, 20 by 30, 21 by 30, 22 by 30 and 23 by 30 are the 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Okay, so now question number 4, that is state whether the following statements are true or false. Give reasons for your answers. Okay, so now let us read out the first question, that is every natural number is a whole number. Okay, so now here this statement is true. As you can see here, I have given the reason also. So every natural number is a whole number in the sense it is a collection of whole numbers, like since the collection of whole numbers contains all the natural numbers, isn't it? So whole numbers means it starts from 0, 1, 2, 3 so on. Natural number in the sense 1, 2, 3, 4 so on, right? So now whole number include all the natural numbers. For that sake you can easily say that every natural number is a whole number. Okay, so now we will move on to the next question, that is every integer is a whole number. So this is false statement because every integer cannot be a whole number. Why? Because integers may be negative but whole numbers are always positive, right? So if you will consider one example here, -3 I have given, -3, -2, anything you can consider. -3 is integer but it is not a whole number. Okay, for that sake every integer cannot be a whole number. Okay, so the last question we will see now, every rational number is a whole number, right? So now this is also a false statement because you can say that every rational number is not a whole number, because rational numbers may be fractional, isn't it? So it may be 1 by 2 and 2 by 3, right? So now but whole numbers are like 0, 1, 2, 3 complete numbers, isn't it? So they may not be a fraction. For that sake every rational number is not a whole number. Okay, so now I hope you understood this. Thanks for watching my video. Just be connected to my channel in order to get the more updates. Thank you.